would like to discuss about something on Canadian universities, the rest of the Canadian universities that we have. And also we should know about Canadian culture and Canada. Well, I have a question for you first. How many of you know all the name of Canadian provinces? Can you please raise your hand? We are learning. How many of you actually know about the University of New Brunswick? Can you please raise your hand? Yes, the University of New Brunswick is really a very good university. According to the American's ranking, the rank number is 5th. We know there are top 10 Canadian universities. Well, I would like to discuss about the provinces that we have in Canada. There are 10 provinces and 3 territories. British Columbia, Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Ontario, Quebec, New Brunswick, Newfoundland, Nova Scotia, Prince Edward Island. There are many government-funded Canadian universities in all the Canadian provinces. University of Saskatchewan, University of Manitoba, University of the Prince Edward Island. CIECON network represents about 38 Canadian government-funded universities and colleges. In Bangladesh, we are working with some education consultancy firm. You already have seen in the advertisement. The list is on there. You can get help on all of these universities. Education fee waiver. Yes. We give thanks again to Dr. Muhammad Kabir for the application fee waiver. Please keep in mind that if you apply by tomorrow, you will have this consideration. So bring all of your documentation, academic documents, at least a copy of all of your documents to make sure you are eligible to apply. If you bring all of your academic documents by tomorrow, Christopher will inform about the possibility of getting acceptance letter. Well, if we think about the quality of education, then tuition fees is cheaper in the University of New Brunswick. So you have a chance. The coming semester will start from May. How many days actually should take to get an acceptance letter from Canadian universities? I would say approximately 3 to 4 weeks. After getting your acceptance letter, you have a chance to submit your documentation in the Canadian High Commission. So for the whole arrangement, you need, I would say, approximately a month or 2. So make sure you have enough time before you proceed, specifically on the semesters. There are 3 semesters in Canadian universities. The main semester starts from September to December, which is called fall semester. January semester starts from winter semester starts from January to April, and May to August, summer vacation. Yes, you have options to work in Canada while you study, but part-time, 20 hours per week. Definitely, we encourage those students who really want to have a degree from Canada. As we know, the degree of Canada is world recognized. I have another question for you. If you have a degree from UK or Australia, will you be able to have a good professional job in all over the world, or any 10 countries of the world? Maybe not. If you have a degree from Canada, of course, you have a chance to get a professional job where you want. After getting a degree, you have rest of your life to work. You will earn money. So think about your education first. It will be easier for you to build up your career wherever you want. CIECON network represents many reputed Canadian universities. I should mention some of the Canadian universities that we are representing here in Bangladesh. I should mention the name first: University of New Brunswick. Mount Tennyson University, also situated in New Brunswick. University of Manitoba, University of Winnipeg, Brandon University. These three universities are in Manitoba. Capital University in Nova Scotia. University of the Prince Edward Island, located in the Prince Edward Island. Thompson Rivers University. University of the Fraser Valley in the British Columbia, and some other universities. Again, if you would like to have more information on these universities, please contact the list we have in our daily newspapers. I'd like to mention about the admission process. For undergraduate students, we need SSC and HSC documents, mark sheets or transcripts and certificates. Make sure you have CGPA 3 in each SSC and HSC if you want to apply for undergraduate program. Some students can ask whether the University of New Brunswick offer electrical and electronic engineering. Yes. Almost all the subjects for undergraduate students are available in this university. If you want to apply in any other universities, still you have these academic documents, and make sure you bring your documents so that you can confirm about the possibility of getting acceptance letter. After that, we also will give you a proper guideline on the visa, because we want to help. As I mentioned earlier, this is all about feeling good and good. By this time, if you have your passport ready, we also need a photocopy of your passport. Do you want to ask any questions about like any Canadian universities or any information you need to know about visa procedure or something like that? Okay, yeah, you have a time, so you can ask questions to Christopher. Christopher, she wants to ask questions.
Scholarship.